Guys, it is here, the primary election day, Tuesday, coming up. Republicans and Democrats both going to choose their nominee to see who is going to vie for Governor Christie's seat at the end of this year. We've got Team Chaser coverage, Diana Blass covering the Democrats, Sibile, you're covering the Republicans. But I want to start with Diana Blass first. You are in the car on the campaign trail with Assemblyman John Wisniewski. What do you got?
That's right, Bill. We just left the diner in Sayreville where we got to know some of the voters that you're hoping to come out for you tomorrow.
Very excited.
Very excited.
Our next governor is going to be Wisniewski and make the change New Jersey really needs. Yeah.
Absolutely. We had a great visit with a number of people who stopped into the usual lunch place on Main Street in Sayreville.
When we first got here, I think we were on the early side of the lunch hour. And now the tables are full. I've gotten to say hello to a number of people in your absence.
John, you're a tremendous underdog in this fight. The money is on Phil Murphy. He's spending all kinds of money. I can't turn on a computer without a pop-up ad from him. How do you overcome that and get your message out?
Well, money doesn't buy everything, and money doesn't buy this election. Look, if it did, there wouldn't be 53% of the voters in the last poll undecided. And so while Phil Murphy's trying to buy the election, the voters in New Jersey haven't bought him. This is an election that's going to be won the old-fashioned way, voter to voter. We were at the Hoboken train station this morning. Last week we were at 3 or 4 train stations, and we're meeting with voters day by day.
Is this a battle for the soul of the Democratic Party between the two different classes, the elite insiders who've been making money off the backs of the taxpayers for decades, and the middle class and working class New Jerseyans that can't afford to live here anymore?
This is an opportunity to reclaim the Democratic Party for the people of the state who want to be Democrats. We no longer need Democrats that we can't decide whether they're Democrats or something else. We need Democrats who believe in democratic values. That's what this election's about.
Hey, John, let me ask you. Phil Murphy's made his whole campaign, it seems, as a referendum on President Trump. He's running an anti-Trump campaign. I'm not so sure how that speaks to affordability in New Jersey. What do you think? Is that the kind of campaign you're going to run?
I don't think Phil Murphy's campaign speaks to the issues that the people of New Jersey are most concerned about. What people in New Jersey are concerned about is funding education. They're concerned about making sure their children go to college without being crippled with student loan debt. You know, Chris Christie is going to leave office one way or another.
Thank you, Diana. It was an incredible report. Sibile, the Republicans.
Good morning, gang. Jack Ciattarelli running for governor. Tomorrow's the primary.
Oh, we were just talking about that.
You were?
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
Very good. Well, tomorrow's the day.
Okay.
So I'd appreciate your consideration.
I'll be there at 6 o'clock in the morning.
What are you working the polls?
No.
But you'll be there to vote.
But I'll be there to vote.
Okay,
So
very good.
I didn't make up a decision yet. But
All right, so I got 24 hours to work on this.
Yeah.
I'm chasing the Republican candidates running for governor, Jersey style. I caught up with Assemblyman Jack Ciattarelli, who's a Republican gubernatorial candidate, at the new Monmouth Diner in Middletown. As soon as we got there, we ordered some pork roll and eggs.
I love to dip the pork roll and the sausage in the syrup, and along with my blueberry pancakes.
Okay.
It doesn't get any better than that.
All right, well, can I grab some of that syrup? Let's see, I know you're running for governor, but
You're gonna give this a try?
Yeah, absolutely.
May I open your syrup for you, Sibile?
Then we got down to business. So I asked Jack what his stance was on Governor Christie's controversial push for the gas tax.
I thought it was kind of insulting to people's intelligence that we try to buy them off by lowering the sales tax 1/8 of a penny. That saves people about $34 a year. You're paying more than that in 2 months of gas purchases. Let's just keep the sales tax right where it is, and then we didn't have to have a 23-cent increase in the gas tax.
So you will repeat it?
Yes.
Then I asked him about President Trump. There are many Republicans who are making headlines for going against the president. I wanted to know if he was one of them.
He's our president. I want him to be successful. I'm an American first, and I think he did a great job on this international trip he was just on. And I think he's made a magnificent negotiation strategy in coming out of the Paris Accord on climate change.
I spoke to Lieutenant Governor Kim Godano at the New Jersey GOP headquarters in Trenton. Okay, so Lieutenant Governor, we are right now in the New Jersey GOP headquarters.
Yes, we are.
You've been kicked out of your office by Governor Christie.
Now, kicked out might be a strong word, but yes, we're all out of the State House. Yeah.
Do you miss your old office?
Yes, I do miss it because it had character. Did I oppose the State House renovation? Yes. Do I think that we have different priorities? Yes. And have I made that clear to the governor? I think publicly and privately, yes.
So then I asked Jack a little bit about Kim Guadagno. He wasn't throwing any punches. All he was willing to say about her is that if she's on the ticket, they're going to lose, so Republicans should pick him.
The only way Republicans win this November is with a new message, a new new direction. I believe that if Kim Guadagno were to win the primary, we lose in November, and people down ballot are in trouble. So we need to really move on. I believe that.
Did you ask him how confident he was going into Tuesday? I mean, he is a big underdog in this. Kim Guadagno enjoyed a double-digit lead.
He was cool, calm, and collected and confident. He believes that he's going to knock her out.
Thank you, Sibile. Sal Rizzo, editor of The Observer. Sal, welcome to Chasing News.
Thanks, Bill. How are you?
Let me ask you, I'm doing great, thanks. We've talked to all these candidates. Going into this election, still 33% of Democrats undecided. Do you expect any surprises tomorrow?
I don't. I think Jack Ciattarelli is a great candidate, but I think Kim Guadagno has it locked up. I think Phil Murphy has it locked up. The brass tacks is this. Phil Murphy has all the county lines. The county lines are pretty decisive in the primaries in New Jersey. They have been for years. And I think it's a fait accompli that he's going to win this tomorrow.
When it comes to the primaries on Tuesday, if the two that we expect to win, Phil Murphy and Lieutenant Governor Kim Guadagno, come out ahead, what it shows is the contrast in campaigning styles. Murphy and Guadagno were the two who made themselves not accessible to the press, held very little public events, kind of stayed closeted, and that strategy may prove out to be successful. Meanwhile, the others were out there, and it was for nothing.
Yeah, do no harm, right? Thanks, Sal. Appreciate it.